Good morning, everyone. Darius Dale here to present our macro minute for Wednesday, December 8th, 2021. Starting with markets, stocks up this morning, commodities up, crypto down, dollar flat, global bond yields down. Big movers, we have the Shanghai Composite, Nikkei 225 in Japan, and the Russell 2000 each up 1%. Nat gas up 4%, Bitcoin down 3%, negative divergence there. On the economic front, you have the debt ceiling catalyst likely punted till after the midterms. So the House passed legislation Tuesday that will create a quick process to raise the debt ceiling by a simple majority vote in the Senate. Under the terms of the bill, the Democrats will receive a one-time fast-track authority to raise the debt ceiling, likely by an amount to sufficiently cover borrowing through 2022. So that's good. Now markets just have to contend with Friday's likely hawkish November CPI data and next Wednesday's likely hawkish FOMC catalyst ahead of OPEX on the 16th. That's next Friday. Turn our attention to the data. Leading survey data continue to suggest the post-Delta bounce in global growth likely topped out in November. So you had Indonesian consumer confidence that ticked up 5.1 points to 118.5 in November. That's the highest reading we've seen since January 2020. Japan's economy watcher survey, the current conditions index, ticked up 0.8 points to 56.4. That's the highest number we've seen since December 2005. But conversely, the expectations index, the forward-looking component, ticked down 4.1 points to 53.4 in November. That's the lowest reading we've seen in 3 months. So be aware of that. With respect to today's probable range setups, no overbought signals in the global macro risk matrix. Oversold, you got oversold signal in the dollar versus the Canadian loonie, dollar versus the Mexican peso, 10-year JGB yield, 10-year Swiss yield, 10-year UK gilt yield, and then high yield OAS is oversold as well. Taking it to the chart here. So as you guys all know, or for those of you who don't know, our probable range process, the lower chart here, is intricately linked, mathematically linked to our volatility adjusted momentum signal, such that when something's bullish, the slope it's got positive skew. When it's bearish, it's got negative skew, and it's neutral. It has sort of more moderate skew. And right now it's bullish, so it has more positive skew. So for this thing, if this thing bounces off this level, it's going to be confirming this bullish breakout in high yield OAS. If it knifes through this level, it's going to be telling you to be a leading indicator that this will be kind of a head fake as opposed to something that looks a little bit more like that. So be aware of that. We'll be watching that closely over the next few weeks. Now is not the time to guess. This is the time to read and react to changing probabilities in real time. With respect to changing probabilities, looking at the S&P 500, that's neutral VAMs with 4.7% downside versus 1.9% upside. WTI bearish VAMs with 16% downside versus 5% upside. Bloomberg dollar index bullish FAMs with the 0.2% downside versus 1.5% upside. 10-year treasury yield bullish FAMs with minus 3 basis points of downside versus 29 basis points of upside. Bitcoin neutral, took the neutral. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum took the neutral today. Bitcoin's got 4% downside versus 24% upside. Ethereum minus 15% downside versus 17% upside. And then lastly, gold is bullish FAM still with 0.8% downside and 4.3% upside. So with that, Darius Dale presenting our macro minute for Wednesday, December 8th, 2021. Cheers.